In this episode of the Dr. Clay Show, I'm going to tell you about a new breakthrough in sunscreens and whether or not you should spend the extra money on it. Then I'm going to tell you how to easily and effectively manage cortisol, and I'm going to tell you what you need to know about snoring. Can snoring actually kill you? You might be surprised. Then I'm going to answer Dan's question about rotator cuff exercises, and I'll shine the spotlight on a bread that is actually great for you. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to episode number 6 of the Dr. Clay Show. It's the Golden Gate edition, my friend. That's right. I thought I would give you a little treat. Okay, so there's a little wind noise, a little ocean noise, but you've got the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. You can't beat that. And I also have a good show in store for you, starting up with the What's Up in Fitness segment. Well, I guess it needs to be What's Up in Health and Fitness. And today's What's Up in Health and Fitness segment has to do with sunscreen. Now, I don't know if you've been to the sunscreen aisle lately, but a new technology, so to speak, has hit store shelves. That is sunblocks or sunscreens with an SPF rating of 100. You remember before, like 15, 30, and then we have 40, 45. Now, my friends, we have SPF 100. The question is it worth the money? Well, let me tell you a few facts first, then I'll let you decide for yourself. For starters, an SPF rating of 15 means that the product will block 93% of UVB rays. Okay? Then if you move up to an SPF of 30, it will block 97% of the UVB rays, which are the rays that cause sunburn. So moving up from an SPF rating of 30 to 100 is only going to block 3% more of the sun's rays. At an SPF of 30, you're already at 97% protection. So looking at it from that standpoint, it seems to be a waste of money because the new sunblocks, largely probably because of marketing and they're more in demand, do cost a bit more. Is it worth the money? Personally, I don't think so. However, one dermatologist has this opinion. He says that most people do not put on enough when they're applying the sunscreen or the sunblock. They simply don't use enough. So that if you put on a sunscreen with an SPF rating of 30, he says that you're more than likely getting a sunblock or SPF rating of 15 because you don't put on enough. So he says to err on the side of caution and use one of the new SPF 100 products. Therefore, you're going to get maybe an SPF of 50. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm smart enough to apply my sunblock properly and reapply it. I would rather go with the cheaper version and an SPF of 15 or 30. Now, there's another drawback. Before you make up your mind, the SPF 100 sunscreens, because there's so much of the sunblocking material in there, they tend to be very shiny and, as some users have said, kind of have a mask-like or ghost-like glow to you. Likewise, if your skin tends to be rather sensitive, then the SPF 100 product is more likely to cause skin irritation. So, here's my choice. You can decide what you want, of course. My job is just to inform you and let you make your decision. If you want to waste money on SPF 100, sucker. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Continue using SPF 30 and apply it liberally and reapply it often, every couple of hours or when you get in the water or break a sweat. Regardless, that's the take on the new SPF 100. Now you can make an informed decision if you want to flush a few bucks down the toilet for an extra 3% sunblock, or if you want to stick with the SPF 30. Now it is time for the physique enhancement portion of the show. This is the portion of the show that is specifically designed to help you look better naked. Now today I'm going to be talking about cortisol. People are often asking about cortisol and is so-and-so product good for managing cortisol. Well, let's take a step back and look just a little bit at what cortisol does and see if you do actually need to block it. Cortisol is a stress hormone that is excreted by the body in response to stress. Now that can be physical stress, mental stress, and so on. But cortisol does have a number of absolutely necessary benefits. So cortisol is not bad. Let's clarify that today. Cortisol is not bad. However, too much cortisol can be bad. Now, you can supplement with phosphatidylserine and even vitamin C. Both of those have been shown to reduce cortisol levels in the body. However, to be perfectly honest, I think it's only in extreme cases that someone would need to supplement with phosphatidylserine to lower cortisol levels. The key is to manage cortisol and keep levels normalized. Here's the absolute best way to do that. It may sound corny, but it's to meditate. Or if you're like me and you're not really into meditating and sitting with your legs crossed and touching your fingers and that kind of thing. I'm not into that. I sort of wish I was, but I'm not. But here's what you can do to decrease stress levels. Is simply take a break during the day. That's it. You've got a busy work day. You're plugging away 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, 8 to 8, whatever it is. Stressed, you're going just nonstop. That is what will elevate cortisol levels. What you need to do is just simply take a break. Take a break, kick back, put your feet up or lie down, close your eyes, and just try to think literally about nothing. And just relax. And sometimes it even helps to, if you find a beach in the ocean relaxing, think about lying on the beach and in the sun and just resting, relaxing, floating in a pool, whatever relaxes you. But taking a break, and I encourage at least one break a day, roughly around midday. But if you can do it 2 or 3 or 4 times a day, it doesn't even have to be long. It doesn't even have to be 5 full minutes. Personally, I like to take about a 15 to 20 minute meditative or relaxing break about midday. You can try that, or like I said, take smaller, more frequent breaks. Either way, just taking a moment to chill, so to speak, will do far more for managing your cortisol levels than taking especially some bogus supplements. Stay away from all the sham products. And if you want to do anything nutritionally, then opt for phosphatidylserine and vitamin C. And likewise, I'll leave you with this tip. Decrease your stimulant use, especially caffeine, coffee. You coffee drinkers, too many stimulants or too much stimulants, and caffeine is our most common one here in America, of course. Too much caffeine can increase cortisol levels. So cut back on the Java a bit, sip on green tea instead, and take a chill break. Now it's time for the health and wellness portion of the show. Now today I'm going to talk to you about snoring and how it relates to our health, ironically. It's not just an annoying loud sound that some people make at night. It can have severe health consequences.